Yo, breaking news, fam. Breaking news. I don't know if you man have seen this news, but Bob Arum's talking about Hearns on radio silence. Bob Arum's talking about Fury might fight Wilder next. Big things going on, bruv. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury back on potentially for the trilogy. Make sure you man hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. Drop your comments in the comment section below. Hit me up at KO Boxing Vibe 1 on Twitter. Hit me up on official KO Boxing Vibe on Instagram. If you want to support the channel, if you want to see more content, you want to see more stuff, hit the link in the description and drop the ting. But Deontay Wilder potentially fighting Tyson Fury in a trilogy. Bruv, they didn't let this trilogy go down to sleep. They're still talking about this trilogy is gonna happen. I thought Bob Arum said the contract's expired. I thought Tyson Fury said, I'm not fighting Deontay Wilder again. I didn't like his comments. But it seems that, they've come off the undisputed train, and Bob Arum's now talking about Tyson Fury fighting Deontay Wilder next. Let's jump into some of man like big up old Bob Arum's comments. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, people, I don't know if it's because they actually believe that they're meant to be actually fighting Deontay Wilder, or if it's because the upcoming arbitration, they think that, they're gonna rule that they have to fight Wilder. What's going on, bro? 1 minute they says that, we've signed something, we've got 30 days. Then Tyson Fury talking about, if nothing's given to me by Tuesday, maybe it's the Tuesday tomorrow. I don't know what's going on. Let's jump into Bob Arum's comments. He said maybe we'll breathe some life into Wilder, and Fury will fight Wilder, and Joshua will fight WBO mandatory challenger Alexander Usyk. Those are the words of Bob Arum. What else did he say here? He said Hearns gone radio silent. Eddie Hearns on radio silence, bruv. What's Hearn on, bruv? Hearn usually the one likes to be chatting and talking. Now man's not talking. Where's the talking, cuz? Eddie Hearns, Bob Arum says Eddie Hearn is busy trying to sell. Man said Ed Hearn's trying to sell London Bridge. Said, let me tell you, last time I talked to Eddie was last week. He said he's gonna. He said that he's gonna to have a signed agreement from the Saudis in 24 hours. Well, he's a bit late. Wouldn't you be pessimistic if you haven't heard from him or anyone for a week? We're the promoter with Frank Warren of Fury. We haven't heard from Eddie in a week. He also says that Hearn said that he secured a 150 million site free from a group in Saudi, potentially for the dates of July 24th, July 31st, and August 7th. So, these are the things that Hearn's been saying. I've seen the stories of the site fee and all this kind of stuff and dates, but I don't care. That's why I didn't even make videos on the site fee. I didn't make videos on the dates or anything like that, because I don't care. Where's the dates? If you're not gonna give no one no dates, when this fight is happening, stop wasting my time. Just making bare videos talking about, Joshua and Fury, we're going to get the fight on, everything's secured. No, it's not. If the fight is secured, then let's get something actually tangible. Where's the poster? Get the press conference thing going, and let's have it. There's nothing on ground. And, and you can kind of see why Bob Arum's like, listen, you keep promising stuff. It's like someone saying, listen, I'm going to give you back your £100 next week. You don't get it, I'll give you £100 the week after. Someone says, I'll definitely tomorrow, I'm giving it to you. Don't get, I'm going to like get out of here, man. You're not, you put up or shut up. That's basically what Bob Arum's on right now. So, what say you guys? Drop your comments. What are you guys saying about, about this one? It's quite interesting though, because Bob Arum's talking about, obviously, Tyson Fury fighting Deontay Wilder, and Tyson Fury did say in a recent Boxing Social interview, saying that if he doesn't fight AJ, the only biggest fight out there in terms of like making money will be Deontay Wilder, and he's not wrong. The second biggest fight out there for Tyson Fury to make money is actually a Deontay Wilder trilogy. A lot of people saying, I ain't gonna watch it because I've already seen Deontay Wilder get smashed up by Tyson Fury. Watch these man buy the pay-per-view. Watch the press conferences start again. They're gonna buy it. Everyone knows this. It's just like with Floyd Mayweather. Everyone's like, Floyd's made me spend too much money. Did they not still buy that? What? These same man are going to go buy Floyd Mayweather's pay-per-view to fight Logan Paul. Logan Paul, bruv. Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Can Deontay Wilder actually it's not actually confirmed whether Tyson Fury is actually going to fight Deontay Wilder, whether this is just semantics and games and Tyson Fury and AJ are really going to fight. But if it's true, and Bob Arum and Fury really gonna fight Deontay Wilder, you know, it's a dangerous fight. Anyone that thinks that Fury Wilder is still is not a dangerous fight for Tyson Fury, they are dead wrong. Power, big shots, Deontay Wilder. They're gonna watch the video and see what he did wrong, and if he implements it, and Tyson Fury comes with a similar, because Wilder's fought two types of Fury now. He's fought the aggressor Fury, and he's fought the Fury that, you know, likes to standoffish and likes to play defense. He's fought both now, so he should be ready to fight both versions of Tyson Fury. And if Deontay Wilder has any serious plans of becoming champion again, he better sure have watched that video, you know, and not be talking about my suit was too heavy. I want to hear that. That should not be what he's talking about. But I think Deontay Wilder personally, he probably knows that what he should have done. But at the same time, I think his ego is not going to allow him to come and say I got beat by Tyson Fury. He ain't going to come out and say that. So Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, it's a dangerous fight. Fury could come in there. Fury could come there and beat Wilder again. Wilder could come in there, flatline Tyson Fury, you know, and take the belts. Then Tyson Fury would be the one that should have, people be talking about he should have got the fight made with Anthony Joshua. The only question is, does he have to fight Deontay Wilder, or is he just fighting Wilder because, you know, they couldn't get the AJ fight? That's the question. You know, is the arbitration forcing Fury to fight Wilder? Does he have to fight Wilder? You know, the signs have been like he doesn't have to fight Wilder, but if does he have to? If he doesn't have to, why is he fighting Wilder? My answer is the Joshua fight fell through. That's the only thing I can put it for, because even Bob Arum looks to be saying here, you know, that, you know, he's a bit pessimistic. Having Eddie Hearn doesn't seem conclusive on getting these site fees and things really done, you know. And Bob Arum's talking about Joshua fighting Alexander Usyk. Now that is another dangerous fight. You know, Usyk can very much go. Usyk, athletic guy. You know, his movement is great. You know, we know what the pedigree Usyk brings. You know, you don't just go to become cruiserweight undisputed champion. You're not a cream puff. You're not you are a problem. You know, I don't care if you become undisputed in any way. You are a problem. That's it. No wasting time. You're a problem. You know, so could we have a scenario where Wilder beats Fury and Usyk beats Joshua? Because Wilder's not going to have I doubt Wilder's not going to have a rematch. There's not going to be no rematch clause in with Fury in the trilogy. You ain't seeing no 4-time Wilder Fury. You know, most of the time mandatories don't have you know, rematch clauses. So we could have a scenario where Usyk fights one time with Joshua, beats him, and there's no rematch. So we could have, can you actually imagine Wilder versus Usyk for undisputed? Can you imagine? Like, everyone will be dumbfounded. Like, what? Because Usyk probably knows there's something going on, because why has he not had his fight agreed with Joe Joyce? They were meant to be fight this April. He doesn't want to fight Joyce in a fight that he knows Joyce is pretty good now. There's no point when I can hold down, pretend I'm seeing that this Joshua Fury fight doesn't look like it's really happening. We need to see if it's set in stone. If it's not, AJ, come in. Let me go snatch those belts off you. That's how Usyk is moving right now. That's how Usyk is moving right now, and you know you can't blame him, because that's a smart way to move. Things don't look, then nothing is set in stone. You know, Fury sound like he could be fighting Wilder. Usyk is waiting out. So this is, you know, it's interesting, man. I've already been saying this. I've said it in my previous videos. I called it. I said, listen, don't waste my time. If there's no poster, no press conference, no date, no venue really secure, stop wasting my time. There's nothing's agreed until everything's agreed. You know, let's wait and see what happens, man. Bob Arum, let me put some energy into it. Bob Arum, man, saying that Eddie Hearn's in radio silence. Radio silence from Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn knows how to put up the energy when it comes to the Sky Sports and them interviews with Kugan Cassius and that. But when it comes to get this undisputed thing done, we're not seeing the wheels of the, you know, we're not seeing the wheels of the train moving. But, you know, Wilder Fury or AJ Fury, you know, they're all big fights. I just want to see all the big fights. Let's have it, man. Drop your comments in the comment section below. Bob Arum says that Eddie Hearn's gone on radio silence, saying that Fury might fight Wilder next. Do you want to see Wilder Fury next? Do you want to see, do you think the undisputed fight is actually going to happen? Drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me see what you guys are saying about this one. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button Like the video, share the video, drop your comments in the comment section below. Hit me up on KO Boxing Vibe 1 on Twitter. Hit me up on official KO Boxing Vibe on Instagram. And let's see what happens, man, in this heavyweight division. Cool.